So I'm gonna give this a second to kind of let people join in because I've never played this game and I kind of want to have everyone be here for it. So should be interesting. I think. Hold on, let's move Discord over there. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is what you're going to be watching here. So, I was made... I had this game in my Steam library for quite some time, and I just never actually played it. But I forgot about it actually being in my Steam library until my one friend Kelly mentioned it the other night, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. Because why not? The other thing I wish is it had a full-screen borderless mode, because every time I alt-tab it kind of gets a little weird, so I'll have to play this one a little bit carefully so I don't lose some stuff, but overall, should be fun. Again, this is gonna be our third game that's like story-based, that's gonna have like more than one stream that we've done so far in the last like 2 weeks, so we're just breezing through, but I've never played this game, so I don't know how long it's gonna take. Let's see what happens. Normal mode? No! Hardcore mode. I love that. Oh, I love this. Do I do hardcore? I've never played this game. You know what? Fine. Full send. So uses autosave. Okay, that's fine. Oh, look at this FMV sequence. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, God, it's ugly. Oh, man, I know this is... when I started this game up, it said 2020, so I mean, everything else so far looks nice, but this is definitely showing its age. Yeah, I know, I kind of am too, but I don't want to skip it in case I need to know anything.
I gotcha! Okay, Ty, I'm it. Catch me if you can.
We're stuck in a cave.
Mate. I'll get help.
Don't move. Don't. Okay. Broke my neck, just kinda... That's fine, I guess. Why? Look at it, his face. It looks like he's constantly angry. And... What? Okay.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
It's time you knew the truth.
Look at those shorts. Look at like, oh, I like the art style so far.
A great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
Giant mechs.
My dinosaur ancestors were here first, you stinking furry mammal opportunists.
Oh my god, I was kind of joking about the giant mech, but okay. What kind of... What?
No! You mammals don't deserve to be at the top of the food chain! No!
I'm even more confused now. Why are there more of them? You know, this is one of those times. This is one of those times I kind of wish.
No!
that I had a face cam because my face just says what. Look at that! Good job. You screwed it up. You screwed up the squid. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Don't. I can't click out of the thing. You gotta do it one more time quick though. There we go. No. Hello, welcome. How you doing?
Those
Oh, this
brave
is
few who
trippy as
challenged
hell.
Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you.
Oh, this game
to
is
find
weird
the
already. I haven't
talismans
even played
before
it
he
yet.
does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Murray? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened.
I feel weird that he's talking out the side of his mouth like that.
Suddenly, and that's when you showed up.
Rude! Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead of you, mate. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'd much rather be at home watching the footy. But I tell you what, you do the adventuring, and I'll help you out where I
Okay,
can.
this is not weird at all. I mean, it's not as weird as Tomba was, I'll give you that.
Welcome to Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the way, whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away.
Alright, talking
I've
parrot.
heard that if you press the action
Or
button,
whatever the hell
can
you
talk
are.
to me, whatever that means. Okay, now let's get down to brass tacks. If you're gonna be out adventuring, then you'll need another boomerang. And I know just the
Okay.
place to find one.
Oh, look at-
Head
oh my
down
god,
to
my face is all
Flyby
messed up.
Station. I'll meet you there.
Okay, sure. Oh, this game is showing its age already. Oh god, the menus look so much better than this. Oh. Alright, so that can't... Okay, so the camera resets when I start moving forward, okay. Alright, so that's first person mode. And that boomerang goes fast. Holy shit. Also, is that a door up there? Looks like a door. Yeah, I think that... Okay, well, I'm thinking we'll be coming back here at some point. Oh, this is where the talisman stuff is. Okay.
You'll need another boomerang, mate.
Oh, yeah, I know. Thanks. There's something on... Yeah, I know, I saw the little thing down there. I just gotta figure out if I have to just drop or what. But I feel like... Yeah, I should be able to just kind of... There we go.
Oh, you little ripper, Ty! You found a fair dinkum rainbow scale! When you
The way they're
find enough,
talking.
take them to the Bunyip Elder at Rainbow Cliffs.
Alright, so we found one of 25, apparently. Also, I don't... Oh, okay. Oh! I think I was supposed to fall in the water. Oh, well. Oh god, why does it sound like... Okay, you know what this sounds like? It sounds like me... the eating sound effect from Skyrim. Or Oblivion. Eat all the cheese. Okay. Oh, this is so weird to play. Alright, this is me swimming. Okay. Oh my god. What, Alexa, when did Ty the Tasmanian Tiger come out? Alexa, stop. You're an idiot. Oh god, she's stupid. It didn't help me at all. There's another rainbow scale. How do we get back there, though? Maybe I can just walk... Maybe I can just do this. No! Oh, shit. Okay. October 8th, 2002. What? Also, that kind of makes sense given how this game feels right now. This feels very, very early 2000s platformer. There we go. Oh, it's not capturing the overlay for the Steam stuff. I'm getting like achievement progress for collecting those scales. There's 25 of them. But yeah, that sounds about right for this. Because I mean, can I get that whatever that is? Nope. Oh, there's a rainbow scale. I don't think I can get there yet because that's like it looks like it's over some deeper water. So I don't think I can I don't think I can get to it yet. Can't do that. What's in here? Anything? Oh, camera. Oh, so this is a boomerang upgrade. Well, I think I can. I just don't know if I can jump high enough to get that rainbow scale. Like, also, this is my swim animation, so I mean... Take this for what you can, I guess. But I mean, see, I can't jump very high when I'm in the water and it's right there, so... I don't know... Maybe I can... No. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to come back to that later, but for now... I guess I'll go up this way? Or something? Yeah, let's go this way, I guess. Oh, there's one. Oh, so there's a lot of them in here. Is this a pie? It's a pie! Okay, that just gives me health. Well, hey, I'm so glad that using food items will give me health, because that's how video games are supposed to be, right? What the hell are these little... Oh, they're geckos! Okay. Alright, little gecko buddies. Let's see. Anything over this way? I'm liking the atmosphere. There's a lot of red, and I don't know if I like that, but there's a good contrast between the red and the green of the foliage and whatnot. Okay, I don't... Ooh, this is really close platforming. Oh, wait, did I just hook onto it with my boomerang? I feel like I shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, like, I should not be able to do that. And this won't let us through, probably? Nope. Oh well, we'll get some more rainbow scales over here anyway. And then there might be some writing here, perhaps. And so far, no. But there is a door. Can we get through the door? Nope. What about this? Can we do anything with this? Eat the engine. No, can't do that. Also, it looks like there's a scale underwater here. I have no ability to dive yet, so I'm assuming that'll be an ability later on, as well as jump out of the water. Or it's jump high out of water or something like that, maybe. Ooh, there's like slidey physics a little bit in this game too. Okay. Where am I even going? This way, I guess? Sure. Oh, it's a great game so far. I mean, I honestly haven't played this game until now, so I can't really say it's a great game just on the few minutes that I've been playing, but yeah, it's interesting so far. The concept is interesting to say the least. and it just seems very colorful and nice and fun so far. It definitely shows its age, though, particularly in the cutscenes. They were, they're a little rough, I'll be honest. Also, I see a scale just kind of floating there. I don't know if I should attempt to even try to jump for it. Yeah, I mean, I could probably get it, but... yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. I'll get that later. What is this? Can this do anything? No. Let's see. Who are you? What do you do?
G'day, Julius. Now, if I just reroute these wires to...
Oh,
I
it's
said
worse in
g'day,
this
mate.
version. I don't know if you
Highest
played the
death.
PC version, but
Oh, goodness gracious
I
me.
can forgive them if they're on the
I didn't see
PS2 or
that.
whatever.
I
But
was just making some last-minute adjustments.
not for
well,
2020.
you
I
must
mean,
be
I guess you
Ty.
can only do so
Okay.
much with
So,
provided
you old
pre-rendered
coot.
cutscenes,
What's
but
this contraption do?
This contraption is the key to finding the talismans. Why is this so?
Thunder Egg
quite
on
simple,
tight,
really.
super
It uses
until
an oscillatory
can do
microfeeder
exceed it.
to scan for trace energy signals that match the
It's
unique
hard to
power
read that
matrix of
screen.
the
It's like
talismans.
it's a mishmash of. I'm gonna call it English because it's
Like a
kind of
big
its
nose
words are
that
English, but
sniffs them out.
Oh.
Ah.
oh,
And thunder eggs are the key to powering the machine.
Thunder eggs.
thunder
Oh,
eggs.
they're as rare as hen's teeth, mate.
Couldn't you just use batteries?
If only it was that easy. You see, this machine doesn't just find where the talismans are, it actually teleports them here.
Struck me lucky.
And that, my friends, requires a great deal of energy.
So, how is Ty here gonna find all these thunder eggs?
Yeah, how am I gonna
Hey,
find all the thunder
I was
eggs?
just wondering that myself.
A reasonable question. I've created
right.
these portals to lead
No, we need
Ty
some
to
D
areas
batteries.
rich
That'll
with
be
them.
good.
Of course, they won't just be
They're pretty
lying
rare,
all
right?
over the place.
Just our luck.
A lot of them will have already been found. The trick will be convincing the locals to part with their prized possessions.
I could just
But I'm afraid
kill
I can't
them
help you
and
with
take
that.
him. I mean,
If you're as resourceful as they say, Ty, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Righto, Ty. There's no point in mucking about. You've got
so
to find
I'm
a second
curious.
boomerang.
Was this game
I'll
made
see
by
you
people
in
who are
two.
actually Australian and whatnot, or are they literally just making fun of Australian people with this? Because I can't tell. Like, I legitimately cannot tell.
This billabong has got the lot. Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala.
Oh, Lord.
There's plenty to do here, so let's get a move on.
Interesting. Weren't you just talking to me?
I solved your problem. I found you a second boomerang.
Ooh,
Great.
good.
Where is it?
See that tree over there?
Yeah?
Well, it's not there.
Right. Well, where is it?
It's on top of Frillneck Peak.
What the hell kind of game is this?
Great.
Oh, don't worry. You'll just have to jump, run, bang, and bite your way there while avoiding Boss Cass's henchmen. Look, mate, life wasn't meant to be easy.
Oh, okay. So what the hell am I... What are these that I'm collecting? Are these the thunder eggs? I guess? I assume? I mean, it seems that's the case, but I'm not, like, 100% certain.
Beauty! Butler! Bonza! I got one!
Yeah. One down, 71 to go.
71?
Come on,
Oh, they're
let's
like
get a move
coins,
on.
okay. is the thing I'm now collecting this like this thing, a thunder egg, because it doesn't like me facing the backside. So I'm wondering, did they forget to model the bottom side of it or something like that? Because okay.
I reckon those dunnies are a complete waste of space. Only last week I used one, walked 2 blocks, was clobbered by a frill, and then woke up back on the dunny, which was the best place to be given the surprise I got. Julius reckons it's got something to do with the space-time
Yeah,
conundrum. But if you ask me, I think it's a load of bull dust.
So you're saying that
yeah,
if I
he's
have an
definitely
accident, I'll
boomer
end up back at
material. I'll
one
give
of
you
these?
that.
Something like that.
Oh boy. So, what's the whole point of this? Was this just like for a willful anecdote or something? Like, I don't understand what that was all about. Okay. Oh, God. I know how to play a game.
Choppers on you. I reckon you could put them to good use by pressing the bite button. Get it? It's choppers. Bite button. Never mind, Ty. Move on. Have a go at those crates.
Sure, Maury. Whatever. I mean, I could easily just use my boomerang, so...
I was speaking to a bloke down the local watering hole, and he reckons you can use your rangs to take care of enemies and smash things. Shoo Ripper!
Oh my god. I can't be... oh lord. Somehow I can't take this game seriously. Like, I can't take their accent seriously at all. Is this like a checkpoint thing? Like, is that what that is? Like, the outhouse kind of thing? Also, I murdered some things, just, like... Yes to that they're making fun of people, or yes that it's a checkpoint? Because I can't take this game seriously, and I feel like they're just poking fun at Australian accents now. You know what I mean? It's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. It's an old game from 2002.
Oh no, not more
that they ported to PC like a couple years ago.
What happened here?
And I feel it's just a parody of anything Australian.
And hidden them across the land.
Oh yeah? Well, big mistake. No one messes
It
with
was...
my mates.
Yeah, I've never really played it before. I've never played it before now. And I've never really heard of it until, like, early 2010s. So... Okay, there we go. Ooh! Whack him with a boomerang and he just disintegrates. I got a cheese wheel. Okay. Okay. Well, I have Ty too. They ported that to PC as well, so I might do that at some point. But based on that statement, I'm not sure if I want to.
You young'uns, have it easy these days. If you want to get a better look at your surroundings, just wiggle your camera stick. And
yeah, just wiggle it.
Adjust the camera distance by pressing the camera distance button. In my
Okay.
day, we had to get off our backsides if we
We
wanted to see the world.
had we had to walk uphill both in the snow both ways. Okay. Also, this is the distance that it changes. So this is what I have now, and this is when I press the button. That's all it does. You get 3 levels: close, medium, and far. I'm gonna keep it on far, but it's like...
I don't know if it's true, but I heard about this.
Oh, it's even
bloke
more
who
cheese?
found
Oh, God, okay.
300 opals, then took them to Julius's opal machine.
Oh, they're
Anyway,
opals.
something weird
Okay.
happened, and he ended up with a thunder egg.
Righto.
I mean, I actually want to own opals. Like, they actually look really cool. But they're also expensive as all hell. Also, who the hell thought, yes, let's have an outhouse as your checkpoint location? Like, that's just... I don't get it. They're sleeping with their eyes open. Alright, I guess we'll fight. Whatever. Bite him in the ass. Okay, so 2 boomerang hits, and that's all it takes. I mean, so they're not super tough, but I mean, this is tutorial land, so I don't blame them.
When I was a lad, there was this kid, Toothy Malone, I think his name was, who could bite his way through a dozen pies in less than a minute.
What?
These aren't pies, mate, but I reckon you could chomp the lot by pressing the bite button quickly. Try biting them quickly to reach that thunder egg.
What the hell kind of mechanic is this? What? Oh my god, this is so bonkers. I mean, I get why it's like... this is definitely designed for kids, but... just the concept is ridiculous. Can I change the speed of the camera? Skins? What? Sly, give me... oh no, that's not Sly Cooper, that's... okay. We're a ghost. We're dead. There. I'm surprised it's not like a Sonic plus Crash equals time. Yeah, it kind of seems that way. Let's see. Can we do options? Controls? Camera. Ties view speed. Let's bump that up a hair. Track body on jump, auto center camera. That's fine, I guess. And that's all good. Sound is good. Yeah. Well, we're set now. There we go. Okay. That feels a lot more like what I was expecting with camera control. Oh, damn, I wanted to eat him. Yeah, this is like a... I would also kind of throw in an additional, like, addition, or like another possibility of it being like Sonic plus... I would say more so maybe Jak and Daxter. Because that's kind of what this feels like with the platform area and whatnot. But... and cocaine, yes, and cocaine. Well, Tyler, I don't know if you saw how Tomba was, but that was like an acid dream. It was ridiculous.
Yes, yes. This just might do.
G'day, Julius.
Yeah, we completed it, yeah, what, yesterday?
You know this
In like,
golden cog
we only did it for an hour, but we completed it, and it, or beat it, I should say. But
extrapolator.
Right, what's that?
yeah, what is that? What are you talking about, dude?
It's a machine that creates experimental techno rangs. I need golden cogs to build a new one, 15 to be exact. And if you find enough, bring them to my lab in Rainbow Cliffs, and I'll build you a new boomerang.
You're on, mate.
Okay, I guess, sure. I found 3 already. Yeah, Tomba was interesting.
Haven't I told you already? Find 15.
Oh, that's what
golden
that's
cogs
for. Duh.
and bring them
Okay.
to my lab in Rainbow Cliffs. Then I can make you a new techno rang.
Alright, so I gotta be careful with my attacks, only because the bite kind of stun locks me, and then the boomerang takes a little while for it to, like, recharge, per se. Also, it feels like the best way to stop me from, like, doing the slidey stop is to just kind of quickly turn. Because that seems to prevent that kind of stuff, so... Can I make it over there? Probably not. Nope. Yeah, I had the Tomba. I basically, before I actually played the whole thing, I played the demo about 80 billion times. And that was the only thing I like. It was like up until, what, the dwarf village or whatever.
No idea what it means. Apparently, according to Julius, you can lock your camera on to enemies at any time by
It was interesting, to say the least. Tomba's one of those things. If you want to watch one of my previous streams, I actually did it like not too long ago, so you can actually like catch up on that if you want. But yeah, Tomba is I'm gonna say interesting to say the least. I still haven't played anything for Tomba 2, but I would imagine that's kind of unfortunate. You know what I mean? It's like, usually sequels are generally worse than the originals. Let's see, I gotta look at my map again, because I can't... Which way did I come? I don't remember. Somehow I feel like we're hopefully going to get to that one point where we can get more of those opals, but... Also, I don't know what the big thing about the lock-on is so far. I've been able to just kind of, like, look at these guys and they fall over when they throw my boomerang. And it's been pretty effective so far. Hard... Oh, I'm getting achievement progress for this. Holy crap, okay. That looks exactly the same. Do I get to throw more than one now?
Well, I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. You actually found the second boomerang. Well, there's no time to sit around and feel all pleased with yourself. You're gonna have to put that new rang to use. You see, I had a thunder egg I was gonna give you, but
and you lost it.
Frills stole it. You'll have to take them all on to get it back.
Okay. Oh, I do get two. Okay, so cool. I get to throw two boomerangs instead of just one now. Sweet. Alright, can I... Do I have to go all the way back? Because I don't really want to. Or do I have to... Maybe I have to go up this way. Wait. Oh, I can float with the two boomerangs. Okay. I like that. I gotta get used to how the jumping mechanics work in this game. Oh, I can go back and go over that. Ah, I get it, I get it. Alright, so we're only in the tutorial level and we're already backtracking. That's not fun. And we actually have to backtrack a fair ways, too. But at least we don't have to go all the way back through this a second time in order to get out, so... There we go. Alright, Alright, okay. Why wouldn't you just put the pie there? Like, Okay, well this is pretty straightforward, I guess. I mean, it's unusual for like a little side trip, but hey. I don't need to go back unless I want the missed stuff. Well, I'm thinking, I mean, God damn it. I mean, I don't want to like miss the, especially if like I can get these gears or whatever. But at the same time, I mean, I don't expect it'll be that, like, critical of me to go back and forth and whatnot. Like, I definitely want this thunder egg. Get away from the crocodile. Thank you.
That wasn't a half bad effort, Ty.
Shut up, bird.
With a little more practice, you'll get there.
You can fly. You're a bird. I am not a bird. I'm a land marsupial. Like. Okay. What the hell is this thing? Oh. All right. Get out of there. Okay. Oh no! Get in the. There we go. Okay. Like now that I have two boomerangs, do I just kind of like glide, or can I like flap them or whatever? Okay, so if I only have one, I can't do the glide at all, so. Oh, I could have gotten this thing before I went and fought, like, the 20 of the, or 15 of those things or whatever. Oh well. See, I should have gotten everything so far. There's 2, 3 more things left this way. Anything behind that waterfall? It looks like it. Yep. A pie. Just where my pies like to stay. Ow. Fairly straightforward. Defeat the enemies, get a thing. Yeah, this is basically like the precursor orbs and then the power cells from Jak and Daxter, it seems.
Well, it looks like today wasn't a complete waste of time. You seem to have learned a thing or two.
Oh, yeah, too right.
Too right.
You know,
oh boy.
There's one other thing I could show you, but I don't know if you're ready for it yet.
I don't know.
Yeah? Well, what's that?
Well, a mate of mine who knows a mate who knows a mate who knows another mate says you can use 2 boomerangs to glide long distances.
How?
Yeah, how?
Simple, really.
Explain,
You
bird.
jump, then press and hold jump again to start gliding.
Right. Is that safe?
Safe as houses, mate. See if you can glide across this gap to reach that thunder egg.
Oh, okay, I guess. Done.
Ripper!
Oh god.
Look at that.
I don't know if how annoyed I'm gonna get with their
Telling the
voices.
truth after all. Just as well.
Like, I genuinely
call
don't
for
know
an
yet.
ambulance. Well, lad, you made it through with flying colours. And as a little extra bonus, a stopwatch will appear near the start.
Okay. What's that for?
The racetrack. You
course
can
it's a
race the
racetrack.
clock to win another Thunder Egg.
Right. I'll give that a go later.
Well, that's enough gas bagging from me. Let's head back to the
Thanks.
Blyblye station.
Thanks, Boomer.
See these funny-looking mushrooms?
Oh,
A
God.
bloke down at the local watering hole reckons that if you stand in the middle of them, something weird will happen.
Do I want to do that? Give me your mushroom power. What? You bastard. You little shit. Alright.
Welcome to the track. Race to the finish.
Alright, whatever. I guess we're doing this now.
The checkpoints will lead the way. But miss one and the race is over.
Oh no.
Good luck.
That's so unfortunate. Oh, something will happen. Well, I mean, I'm liking how this game plays so far. It's interesting, it's colorful, it's weirdly unique in a odd way. Like I said, it really reminds me of like Jack and Daxter, but
That was a ripper of a race, Ty. You're faster than a long-legged emu with a case of the belly.
oh no, an emu was invoked by an Australian.
I reckon you've earned this. Oh, you beauty.
The Emu Wars. Wait, do I... No, do I have to go all the way back through? Oh, you... Can I just, like, exit? Exit level. Oh, there's more mushrooms? Oh, here they are. Okay. They blend in a little too well. If they were like a different color, like bright purple or pink or something like that, that would be better. But they blend in a little too well with the grass and whatnot.
I found it. I found it.
Let me see that. At last, a mystic talisman. It's time to move out. We got 4 more talismans to find. You there, fetch my bags. Soon unimaginable power will be mine. Mine.
Sure, dude. Whatever you say. Alright, so let's see. How, we need 10 Thunder Eggs.
Yes, Thunder Eggs power this talisman machine. Make sure you visit all the portals.
How many do I have? Also, I missed an opal? Hold on, we're going back in.
This billabong has got the...
Alright, let's see. I gotta get all the opals. Like, I don't want to miss any of them. And plus... Or wait, hold on a second, I'm confused now. I thought I got this one already. I did. Okay, that's why it's see-through. Why am I missing one? Is it the one at the very end? Or because I didn't get all the opals, probably. I'm missing one. I can't... If I was missing like 20... I'd be like, okay, but I'm missing one. Literally one opal. This is gonna be annoying. There's a cog. I can probably glide there now. Or I could miss completely. Can I just walk across that, maybe? Nah, not really. Let's see. Nope. Give me pie. Can I maybe jump from here? Nope. Oh, okay, so how come... Whatever. I guess that works. I wasn't expecting to be able to make that with jumping from the lower platform, but whatever. Alright, 1 opal. Like, what the hell, man? That's just annoying. It's gonna be somewhere really stupid, like right at the end. Behind here? Nope. Let's check everywhere we can. Piece of a pie, alright.
Yes. Yes. This just might do. Haven't I?
You did tell me, whatever. Alright, having the 2 boomerangs is great. Come on, Ty, get on some dry land, please. You. No opals here. Oh, that was satisfying. Alright, not up here.
I was down at the local watering hole last night, and this bloke was... Why don't you use Ty's...
Oh. Alright, I'm still not seeing this opal yet, but... I swear it's gonna be somewhere really stupid.
It's about to...
Damn it. Huh, like, I'm confused as to where this last opal would be. I mean, I've been everywhere in this level again. If I walk, maybe if I go backwards, I might be able to spot it a little bit easier. Because, I mean, it's literally 1. I have all 10 in this area, I have all the... I got what? The 31 seconds on the time trial. So, I mean... Like, I'm literally at a loss of where this could be. Because it should be somewhere in this level, right? Right? I mean... Oh, there's a box. Here we go. Alright, now, how do I... Oh, is that... I have to go back to the end of the level, I think, yeah. Yeah, it only was at the very last portion of this level. I mean, I even went through and skipped to the end, and it was, like, in between where I skipped. Like, I saved no time just going through the level like I was supposed to. Also, I don't... Damn it. I don't understand how I missed it in the first place. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh well. No, I did that one already, thank you. There we are. Alright, so this is now 100... Oh, I don't know what the middle picture painting things are, but... Huh. Cool. Alright, let's go back to Rainbow Cliffs. And now I have... Wait, I need... Oh, I need 9... That tells me how many more I need. I need 9 more to complete that. Also, this house is tiny. Let's get that rainbow scale. 7 out of 25. It's another one behind here, I think. Yep. Alright, let's see. Shipwrecks or... Walk in the park. Let's do this one first, since we're over here.
Oh, smell that fresh rainforest air. See the cute wallabies.
That's a wallaby?
Slippery water
Okay.
slide.
Whatever you say, dude.
Those leeches.
Alright. How many do we need to get? 300? Oh, it's 300 in each one, I guess? Okay. Let's try not missing any. We're gonna... Let's explore around our area first. You know, in Spyro there was an ability for you to, like, use sparks to kind of, like, see where... There's another door there. Or crate, I guess? Yeah, crate. I wonder what those are for. I guess I'll find out later. Where you could use sparks to, like, find the gems that you missed and stuff like that. I wonder, I don't know if this game has that. Excuse me. If it doesn't, I wish it did. Because that would save so much time in trying to find, like, that one opal or whatever.
G'day, Ty.
Oh my god, dude.
Shazza can get herself into a pickle sometimes. This time, her truck has broken down at the end of the forest road.
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo!
If that isn't bad enough, I spotted some blue-tongue lizards nearby.
Oh.
You reckon you can give her a hand? Shoot, bet. I'm on my way.
Sure, I guess that's,
G'day, Ty.
Oh, no. I don't want to reactivate that cutscene. Well, I guess we'll find out. I mean, so far this seems pretty straightforward in what you have to do. It's a little bit of backtracking slash exploration, but Okay, so that's there if we fall. Alright, that's fine. I can't get over the fact that they used an outhouse as the checkpoint marker. That's just absolutely wild to me. Can I just go down there, maybe? I will later. Ah. I say later, and it is now later, so we're doing it now. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. That is interesting. If I do, what happens if I get in here? Excuse me? What did that... Oh, I should have just bit. Alright, that I can't get to. Huh. Alright. Into the flower, I guess. Red stag beetle. Some pie. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm gonna miss an opal or something in this level. Okay, that wasn't so hard.
Some free advice. Certain enemies deflect your rangs with their thick skins, but are hopeless against those pearly whites.
What's with his eyes? They're not even attached to his head!
So sometimes you have to bite the bad guy.
Oh, okay, dude. I mean, I get it, but... Sure. Alright, so I'm assuming that's our ultimate end goal there. Yeah, this is just a huge loop around. What happens if we go down... What happens if we go down here? A, we lose some health. But is there anything down here that we... No. So this is basically like a one-way, you can only get this way if you fall down kind of deal, I guess. Alright, so that's fine. That we can't get to yet there. We'll get there in a second, I guess. I mean, this is pretty straightforward, but this feels like a really big branching path kind of level. Anything down here worth my while? Not yet. Yes, there is. There you are. Oh. Oh, it's mud. I don't know if this is the right way to go or not, but I'm going this way. Ah, good thing I did come this way. Cool, alright. Hello, frogs! You look rather... Oh my god, they're... Oh god, this game definitely is showing its age. Alright, let's, I guess we'll work our way back. Is there a flower here that we... No. We're not that far down yet. It says to go that way, but I want to go this way. So Cal's, Calzar? How did you find it? Just because I was streaming Thai, or how'd you find me here? Oh, I gotta get down there. If I fall too far, do I die? Let's find out. No, I only use a quarter health. Okay, that's not too bad. And if I go... This is probably the... No way back. Yeah, okay. Looks like a butthole. Oh god, this thing rotates, and it kind of sticks me to the log. And I didn't realize this controller vibrated. I thought it was all broken. Okay. Let's see, how far? 111 out of 300. Okay. Not bad. I collect none of the things yet.
Listen, Ty, before you tackle this water slide, there are a few things you need to know. You can speed up and duck under the logs by pressing the bite button. And you can slow down by pulling back on the movement stick.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this. I hate these types of things. Go slow, my dude. I don't need to go fast. I just need to go fast enough. I'm gonna go super slow down this whole thing. Ooh, I can't see around the corners. Speed! Speed! Oh, okay. Who are you? Oh, I thought you were an enemy at first.
G'day, Cobber.
G'day, Ranger Ken.
I need a favour, mate. There's a flock of cave bats in there.
A flock of cave bats, okay.
It's nearly the wet season, and we need to move them out before the caves flood.
No worries.
Alright, let's go mess up some, Those frogs are flying, my guys. Like... Okay, I guess. Oh, that's a leech. Bite the leech. And I get an achievement for it, okay. These frogs literally were on nothing. Okay, whatever. Am I supposed to like the tops of these? Oh, that looks disgusting. Wait a second. Where the hell? Okay, I guess I wasn't supposed to go this way. Oh, hey, there we go. I'll take a thunder egg. Sweet. Alright, Okay, I went through the cave and I came out somewhere other than where I was supposed to go. So I guess this is really weird. I need to see if there's a map. There is, okay. Okay. Alright, I'll figure this out. I'll work my way back, I guess. See, this is gonna suck when if I miss any of the eggs. Or the opals. Three. Oh, and I'm just noticing that the opals have a They only show up at certain distances. Well, that's gonna suck. There's a flower that I could use. Oh, it just throws me all the way back up here. Okay. Let's go through the cave again. With the frogs that can fly. I guess I have to go down to the right here. One. Two. Okay, now I'm confused. Where are the bats? They're frogs, but I don't see bats. Like, I legitimately do not see any bats in here. I mean, not that I could see much through this, crap of a ceiling anyway. But I'll come back and figure this one out later, I guess.
There's a flock of cave bats in there. It's
Are
nearly
there?
the wet season, and we need to move them out.
Alright, I mean, I'll figure that out at some point, I suppose. Ow. Oh, there's a lot more rubbish on this part of the track. No! There's branching paths! Okay. So we went to the left on that one. So we gotta go, or we went to the right on the first pass, so we need to go to the left on the second. Ow. Huh. Ooh! Alright. Oh, okay, almost missed that one. Good thing we didn't. I hate these types of things where you have to get every single last item and it's like, okay, you gotta go down this stupid thing and dodge all the crap and... Look at that thunder egg. Take the thunder egg. Oh, okay. You didn't even try. You didn't even try to... Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to go through this all over again. Do I have to intercept him? Like, what do I do? Oh. I was hoping maybe it'd be like a walk up slowly to him. You know what? Since I know I don't really have much of a chance, I might as well just collect these now while I'm here. Yeah! It's all 5. Get another thunder egg. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Okay. Oh, the perspective of this kinda is not really conducive. Ow. No! I mean, at least I can glide, but... Here we go. Let's see. Find 5 bilbies, bounce tree, log climb. 244 to 300. Alright. Oh, and the one thing is called Drive Me Batty, so I have a strong feeling that we're gonna have to do a, we can only do the bats after we help the girl with her truck or whatever. Alright, so maybe I can outfox this thing. Got it. Okay, so that made a lot more sense than just trying to chase it down and... Alright. Okay. Indiana Jones kind of thing over here. Massive explosions. Oh god, they bounce. Alright. I'm thinking I missed some stuff. But it seems like it loops around, so I'm gonna... Yeah, I gotta do the water slide anyway, so I might as well just try it. Ah, there she is.
G'day, Shazza.
Oh, shivers! Ah, Ty, am I glad to see you. Would you mind
Her
keeping
face
those
is all
blue tongues
messed
off my
up.
back while I fill up my watering bottle?
No worries.
Thanks, Possum.
Okay.
Hit the boulders with your rang so they knock the blue tongues out of the way.
Oh, okay. Ooh! Oh, this is much harder than I was anticipating.
Those thieves took my watering bottle. Good thing I've got a backup.
I'm gonna guess she has a lot of backups.
Almost there. Let's have another go.
Okay, so this is a little weird with how the boulders actually operate, it seems.
Hit the boulders with your rang so they knock the blue tongues out of the way.
Boom! Okay, so we're not too bad off with the timing of this. In theory, we should only need to use these first 3 boulders. Oh, gotta use the 4th. Ooh. Alright.
Thanks heaps for what you did back there, Possum.
No worries.
By the way, I found this at the creek. You want it?
Shoe Ripper!
Shoe
Well, I better
Ripper.
get a move on. See you soon, Possum.
I feel like that's our love interest or something, based on the name Possum. Oh, hello. Random floor spikes and stuff? Okay. Alright, I'm still missing 6, which is probably on the one side of the water hole thing. No! Alright. Well, I guess I'll do the race. Oh no. Oh. Just hold down B the entire time. Go fast. Gotta go quick. Alright, I assume I am in front of him. I am not sure. Oh, and I am almost dead. No! Ah. Game over, main menu. What? No. No, don't tell me that I have to do all that over.
Welcome to Rainbow
No!
Cliffs, mate.
I never saved the game. Well. It said there was an autosave feature, and I assumed I didn't have to save the game.
By the way...
Wait. He said something. 0% complete. No! No! Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, this is so upsetting. If I go to main menu, I gotta... No. Oh wait, it's hardcore mode. Wait, hold on a second. Hold the phone. I gotta Google this, because I have a feeling that hardcore mode... Tiger... Hardcore mode... Because it doesn't explain what it actually does. Oh. That's why. Hardcore mode, we've removed all bonus lives and respawning. You literally have one life to get through the game. If you do have to lose a life, we will helpfully reset your save game and start your adventure. Also, oh. Well, that's wildly upsetting. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just speed run this, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna skip as much dialogue as we can because I don't want to listen to any of what these people have to say. I was wondering why I only had a 1 next to my name and not, like, something reasonable. Alright, let's, Of course, I fell in the water, but sure, hurts. Damn, that's upsetting. I was like, what, a good hour in? And it's like, nah, you don't deserve this. Like, I'm genuinely curious to see how far I was even into the game overall, like, what percentage was I in. But something tells me I wasn't very far, maybe like less than 10%? I don't know. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I can speed through what I've done already. I mean, one of the things I was thinking about was playing Sly Cooper at some point on stream. I don't know when, but at some point. Oh, so that's the lives. Okay. Yeah, I figure it'll be a nice change, not necessarily a nice change of pace, because we're already doing platformers, but it'll be interesting to try. Is there there anything over here that I can do? Take... These logs are all on fire, like the real Australia is. 7. I think I only had 7 of these things. Oh. Wait. Hello? Game? There we go. What the hell is that? Holy crap, okay. See. Nothing that way. I don't think I checked a lot of these areas. There we go. Oh, okay, there's a rainbow scale that I missed earlier. I don't remember going through this cave before either. Oh yeah, I do. Couldn't go anywhere. Because I don't have a fire ability or whatever it is to get through that crystal ice, I guess? I don't know. Okay, can't jump on that. Fine, whatever. I guess I'll just go quick through the tutorial level again. Damn, I was almost completed with that one level. This is what I get for listening to Cheyenne. Like, I should have not listened at all. 2 up, alright. Now this time I won't miss the, the opal that I'm, like I did last time. Gotta do this quick. Don't want to waste more time. Though I'm gonna have to come back to that there once I get the glide ability. That just really irritates me. Like, I didn't realize that hardcore mode would be 1 life reset. I was thinking, okay, it's gonna be, oh, it's just a little tougher. Like, enemies do more damage, or you have less health, or something. Not that. Alright, that should be everything here, yes. Yes. Alright. We're over halfway done with the opals in this first level. Though at the same time I have a sneaking suspicion that we're gonna miss one again. That's okay. Alright, I'll come back for that cogwheel in a little bit. I need the glide ability to get that way anyway, so might as well wait. How many do I have? 216. Alright, so, I mean, I'm liking how this game is. I don't like how that hardcore mode didn't explain what it did at the main menu, because now I gotta do all this crap again. But, whatever. Do that second boomerang. Cool. Oh, extra life, okay. You bastard, you just punched me, asshole. Oh, all right. We're making progress. We're making progress. Let's go back to the beginning. We'll do the time trial real fast. I'm assuming at some point there's going to be a dash functionality or something like that, like Sly Cooper had, but we had the tuck and roll, but it was faster than just walking, so. Alright, so let's go all the way back through this level. How much do I need? 26. Okay. Alright, so far I think I got everything other than that one area, so that's good. I'm fine with that. Can I just jump through this window? No. There's nothing in that box anyway, whatever. Yes. Give me that. God, stop roaring, dude. $298. I'm missing 2. No, don't do this to me, please.
That wasn't a half.
Hey, Squalls, how's it going? Yeah, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, a game I've not actually played before until today. But, I'm doing it at the, not necessarily the request, but my friend Kelly mentioned, that it was on Steam, and I'm like, oh, I vaguely remember that, and apparently I have it on Steam already, so... See, I'm not liking the fact that I'm missing 2, Can't see, can't... There we go. Oh, there is a way to swim, because I see something underwater there. I see that right there. It's extra life. Okay, so I will be able to swim underwater, which I kind of already figured based on the one rainbow skill in the overworld that I couldn't get. But now that I'm missing 2 opals instead of just 1, I'm kind of annoyed. Oh, there's 1. And where's the other? Let's work our way backwards through the level again, I guess. Same exact problem that I've had in the first run-through of this game before I died. How's the packing and whatnot? Oh, there it is. Thank Christ. It's not that far. 300 out of 2,700. Okay, so there's 9 levels in this game. Or at least 9 levels with opals in it. Oh, crap. Come on, get up. Alright, so that's everything in this level, yes. Back to Rainbow Cliffs. Skip, we've already seen this cutscene. Get the rainbow scales behind houses, because I'm going to forget otherwise. Walk in the park. Alright, we're gonna see if we can speed run through this level. Can I save game? Please? Oh, it is saving me. Okay, yeah. Alright. Also, I'm gonna change my skin. I wanna do... Ghost Tiger. There we go. into the butthole flower. Throws us up here. I'm really liking how this game plays. It feels nice. It's, you know... You know, it's atmospheric. I like the coloring. Oh, nice, nice. Did you have to take them... They didn't pick up or anything, you said, right? They weren't doing pickups for donations and whatnot? Gotcha. Well, hopefully that continues to go smoothly for you. How long do you have until you have to actually leave? Or is it like, is that not determined yet? This time next month. Okay, so you have a month. That's not too bad, all things considered. Alright, so we're almost back. We're actually doing pretty well, all things considered. We were like an hour in before when we got to this point or so, and now that we died and we had to start over, we're nearly back to where we were in only 30 minutes. So that's pretty good. Ow. Ow. Okay, I have half health. One of the things I really don't miss about old games is, like, you have 4 hits and then you're dead. Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper were the absolute worst with that. Where it's like... you had 1 hit. That's it. No matter what, you died. Oh, man. Okay. So, 100... oh, no, I missed one! Oh, no, that's gonna suck. I gotta do this whole section again. Ugh. And I missed the second one. Okay, so... Alright, I'm just gonna kind of let it go at its speed rather than holding forward. Ah, health. Give me the pie. Okay. Back to full health. Let's see. Can we get up there? Yes. Okay. Get this gear. And do the stupid chicken one again. Oh, he turns. Damn it. Got him. Okay, that was a lot faster than last time. All right, let's work. Let's work our way around. I'm not going to go up there yet. I just want to collect the rest of this stuff in this area first. before moving on to the end, towards the end of the level. I'm still irritated that I gotta do that water slide portion again, although I do have to go to the left-hand thing, so it's not too bad, but what can you do? No! Okay. Cool. Set. Okay. I'm thinking that's every box in this area. 256. There's still some in the one water slide path. There's some up top here that we got to do. But I'm thinking overall we're reasonably close to where we need to be for this area. Ooh! Alright. Out. Bouncing boulders, always a fan favorite of platforming games. I missed. Ooh, that one's gonna get there. Eee. Get him. Oh no. Wait.
Those skates.
Damn it.
Almost there.
I was doing better the first time I did this. Well, actually, no, I failed miserably the first time I did this. Damn it. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. That was too early. Done. Cool. Okay.
Thanks heaps for what you did back there, Possum.
There we go. Alright. So we're not going to leave. We're actually just going to go up this path here. And get the rest of these opals, which we are not even close to having all of. Ah, I was wondering about this. Okay, cool. Another gear. Oh. Alright. Interesting, interesting. Alright, I guess I can I guess I can race.
You and me race, brah. Betcha, thunder egg you.
Ow. So last time we died on this area, and that's where we found out that playing in hardcore mode literally is like the Minecraft hardcore mode where you have one life and that's it. And that was not a fun time, I will be honest. There we go.
I did it!
I did it.
Wow, you won!
I did. I won.
You got lucky as all. But fair is fair. Next time I'll beat you. Sweet.
Alright, so let's work our way through the level again. Because we need 12 more opals. Find 5 bilbies, drive me batty, and then the log climb. So we have a couple of things that we need to do still, and one of them involves the super slide again. I think one of the things that we need to do as well is just basically just careen down here and get him. Go this way? Yes. And across. And hopefully we don't miss any of the opals on the second half of the thing. Alright, so let's take that magnet. And this magnet is amazing. I love this thing. It wasn't in the hardcore mode, so definitely something that was only for the base game. But there we go. All right, so we're can we use this? What does this do? What does this take us? Oh, up to the bridge. Okay. I don't need to be up on the bridge yet. I'm just gonna go back the way I came. And we'll get that golden cog, and we'll also get the thunder egg that's up on top of the one log there. There we go. Sweet. Alright, let's see. Let's go through the cave of supposed bats. And frogs. Get the one up. And then be completely confused as... Oh, wait, hold on. I see. I get it. Okay. Leave! You miserable beasts of burden. Vermin.
On ya, mate. Here's something for your troubles.
Oh, you
Cool.
beauty!
Alright, so we need one more. We need to collect the 300 opals, and we need 4 more, which are likely down this last portion of the water slide. So that's gonna kind of suck if I miss them again and have to come all the way back, but... to the left this time. 2, 3. One more, one more. Come on, I know you're in here somewhere. The camera in this game is a little wonky. I'm going to fault it for that. But overall, it seems to be pretty playable. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So we have all 300 opals for this level. So now we can go and get the last thingamabob. Can we just take this to the end, please? Yes? Yes. Yeah, I feel these mushrooms... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. You know what? I'll see if I can go back all the way to the beginning. And just kind of use the mushroom circle from there. Oh! No! Okay, well, I guess this is fine, I suppose. It's close enough to the beginning. Actually, that's what we needed to do. Alright, so we have everything for this level too. We're 100% for 2 levels now. Sweet. Alright, I guess we could leave now. Oh, the 8 level exits all the way over this way, that's right. Yeah. We go back to Rainbow Cliffs. Alright, do we have enough for, we need 1 more Thunder Egg. Alright, I guess we'll do 1 more level. Shipwrecks.
Welcome to the Great Barrier Reef.
Of
Full
course.
Beautiful fish, friendly natives, and inviting sandy beaches.
And a shipwreck.
It's a beaut spot for a swim if you know how.
I guess I'll learn how to swim in this level. Alright, is there anything... I'm curious what these crates... Oh! Oh! I don't know what those do, but now I know I can open them. Huh. Alright, now I... Oh, no, that means I gotta go through those other levels and get the boxes. That's gonna suck. Alright, well, I guess I didn't 100% those levels. I'm gonna have to come back and do them in a future stream. Alright, there's some stuff down there I could get if I knew how to dive.
Ty, mate, good to see you again.
G'day, Rex. You saved anyone today?
Funny you should say that. Elle went for a bit of a swim out near Danger Spike.
Danger Spike? Where's that, Rex?
It's a nice little spot, not too far from Shark Reef.
Yeah, and?
Well, anyway, she's an excellent swimmer, but She hasn't come home yet. I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Struth.
I'm on lifeguard duty, so could you have a look for me?
Could you teach me to swim?
I would, mate, but I can't swim.
Tell you what, I'll teach you. Follow me.
Well, that was
When
easy.
you're in water, press the bite button to dive. Then tap the jump button to start swimming.
Okay. Wish me luck.
By the way, those boomerangs of yours won't work underwater. But I got a prezi for you that'll fix that. These are aquarangs. Found them in an
Aquarangs.
old
Because why
shipwreck
not?
years ago. They cut through water like a hot knife through butter. If you can dive under the water and grab them, well, then they're all yours.
The animation in this game. Lovely.
Good one. The aquarangs work like regular boomerangs, but you can only use them underwater. Oh, and one other thing.
But why only
You're
underwater?
not a fish, mate, so keep an eye on your air supply.
I like how it just pushes it, like puts it over his face.
Use the aquarang to hit this switch. It'll open the shark door so you can be on your way.
Sweet.
Okay, so I still can't jump out of the water very well, but at least I can go underwater, thankfully, now. Alright, well, let's see. I guess we'll do this.
Great work, Ty. You've learned how to swim and use those aquarangs. With a bit of practice, you'll be a champion swimmer just like me.
You beauty.
This is my good mate. She'll show you the way to danger, Spike.
Oh my god, her eyes are all messed up.
Hey, Ty. You can
Oh god,
swim
it's
faster
talking.
by tapping the jump button to gain speed. Let's go find Elle.
Why did it zoom in and why did she say things like that? Okay. Let's see. How long can I even stay underwater? It seems like it's a fairly long time. And I presume that these bubbles will give us air to breathe if we need them. Oh, that's what it does. It kind of is like a ticking clock style kind of thing. Also, swimming in any game sucks. I mean, this is at least manageable, but... I'm not looking forward to having to find all the stuff in this level, I will admit. Cool. Alright, so we found those. Let's see what's... No, shut up, seahorse. So I only have a boomerang, I don't have anything else, which is weird, because you'd think it would want you to try and, like, change your item depending on if you're underwater or on land or whatever. Now, how do I get up there? Can I just, like... That's how. Alright. So that's not too bad. 2 out of 10, 49 out of 300. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to this. Big fish, big fish. Ooh, I can't see. Game? Hello? Okay. Whatever.
Oh, dearie me.
Whew,
My
okay.
sweet little angels have wandered off exploring. Now I can't find them anywhere. Please, can you help me?
I guess I can. Let's get out of the here. Oh, I was just there. Duh. Well, time to look around, I guess. There's one.
Yay!
What kind of noise is that? Alright, whatever. Yay! See if we can give you back to your mom here.
My babies.
Okay, I guess I gotta collect all of them. It's the shark door. Which I have yet to see a shark yet in this level. So, I mean, I don't understand...
Thank you.
Thank you! Ooh! Oh my... Jeez, okay. Those are some massive explosions. Oh, I was already here, okay. Do I have to really collect all 8 of them? Can I move, please? Thank you.
Hey, Ty.
Shut up, I'm working on something. I'm saving lives. What is... Let's see, where else could we find some baby seahorses? Oh man, this is a huge level and it's all underwater. Oh my lord. Can I ride this thing? There we go. Oh, we gotta wait for the... Oh, this is so slow. Alright, well, now's a good time to kind of take a drink, get a drink, you know, take a break. Like, I don't understand why this thing is, like, you have to jump over so many platforms. It's not like there's any variation or anything like that. It's just, like, a straight line. But, Alright, so I think now's a good... Actually, let's get these opals over here in these boxes. I don't know what the hell that symbol, what that was for. It was basically left, right, exclamation point thingamabob. Ooh. Alright, so we got magnets. Let's quickly see if we can find any opals. So that way we don't have to like go right up to them. Though I hope this doesn't trigger the sea mines as effectively. Does not seem to be the case.
Careful, Ty.
Oh no, there's okay.
Pretty nasty. Hey, Ty.
And the magnet ran out. Because of course it did. Well, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna swap on over to Overwatch. And give me a second and we will get that all squared away. One moment.